Marcus Stroman's ongoing struggles have become a huge talking point for Yankees fans, and honestly, it's hard not to feel the frustration mounting. This guy was supposed to be the solution at the back end of the rotation, the fifth starter, who brings not just pitching ability but a big personality and a certain swagger. That fits perfectly with the Bronx, but so far, what we've seen couldn't be further from that image. Stroman's return to the mound, especially his latest outing in Double-A, has left everyone scratching their heads. The numbers speak for themselves, and unfortunately, they don't tell a good story. Right from the start of the season, the expectations were high. The Yankees signed him with the idea that he'd slot in as a dependable starter, someone who would command innings and give the bullpen some breathing room. He came out swinging with strong words about wanting to be a starter, making it clear he wasn't interested in a bullpen role, but when you look at his performance so far, it's clear those words have not been backed up by his play on the field. In his recent rehab start in Double-A, Stroman didn't even make it through the fourth inning. He gave up 10 hits, 5 earned runs, walked to batters, and managed just a single strikeout. For a pitcher who is trying to prove he's ready to return to the big leagues, that line is hard to defend. The velocity concerns are just as alarming. Reports indicate his fastball has been hovering around 89 miles per hour, which is well below what you'd expect from a pitcher who once had a reputation for power on the mound. Command issues have also been prevalent. When you combine lower velocity with shaky control, the results are predictable: more hits, more runs, and a lot of frustration for the coaching staff. And that's exactly what the Yankees are dealing with right now. Beyond the stats, there's also the locker room aspect to consider. Stroman's attitude and the comments he made about not wanting to pitch out of the bullpen have created some tension. Yankees fans are notoriously passionate, and when a player seems reluctant to fully embrace the team's needs or culture, it tends to rub people the wrong way. If a guy isn't fully committed to being part of the Yankees family, whether he's a star or a role player, fans pick up on that immediately. And right now, there's a sense that Stroman might not be all in. This situation puts Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman in a tough spot, with the rotation already dealing with injuries and inconsistency. The fifth starter role is critical. The Yankees have some big series coming up against tough opponents, including the Athletics and then the Mets. And when it comes to the Mets, every game feels like a playoff preview, a battle for pride and momentum. You can't afford to roll the dice on a pitcher who's struggling this much. Boone and Cashman need to be smart about how they handle this, whether that means sending Stroman down for more rehab starts, moving him to the bullpen if he accepts it, or even looking elsewhere to fill that spot. The data from his Double-A stint is a red flag. In just 65 pitches, he gave up a ton of damage, and his strikeout numbers were nowhere near what you'd want from someone projected as a key rotation piece. A pitcher at that level should be dominating lesser hitters, or at least showing progress on his way back from injury. But Stroman's results so far suggest he's still a long way from ready. His left knee inflammation is certainly part of the story, but at some point, performance has to come first. Meanwhile, the Yankees' rotation outside of Stroman has some positives. Max Fried has been solid, showing why he's the ace this year. Carlos Rodon has had his moments and looks like a reliable number 2. Will Warren brings strikeout potential and still has room to grow. Clark Schmidt has been steady, nearly throwing a no-hitter recently. These guys are giving the Yankees a chance to compete, but the pressure is mounting on that fifth spot to deliver. There's also the backdrop of other injuries. Luis Gil, who was sidelined earlier this season, is on the comeback trail and has shown encouraging signs. Boone has spoken positively about Gil's progress, noting his velocity hitting mid-90s and improved command. Gil's return could shake things up and push the Yankees to reconsider their rotation depth. If Gil gets back to form, the team might have more options to plug the hole left by Stroman's struggles. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely. Some believe the Yankees should shift their focus to younger arms and let Stroman continue his rehab without rushing him back. Others worry about the team's pitching depth, especially with Ryan Yarbrough heading out on the injured list. The decision about who steps into that fifth starter role isn't just about individual talent, it's about timing, team chemistry, and the pressure cooker environment of New York baseball. Adding to the drama, there was a recent incident involving Jazz Chisholm that underscored the emotional intensity this team is dealing with. Chisholm was ejected from a game after a costly mistake, and the reaction from voices within the baseball community pointed to a bigger issue about maintaining composure. Baseball is as much a mental game as it is physical, and when players let emotions take over, It can directly impact outcomes. For a team fighting for playoff position and trying to build momentum, that kind of distraction is dangerous. Looking ahead, the Yankees have a crucial series coming up against the Athletics. It's the kind of matchup where the rotation should be able to handle the challenge. But with the current uncertainty about Stroman and Heel still finding his rhythm, the coaching staff has a lot to consider. Consistency from the pitching staff and timely hitting will be key. If the Bronze Bombers want to keep pushing toward October, Stroman's situation is a story of high expectations meeting harsh reality. His confidence and personality gave fans hope, but right now, the on-field results are forcing a reassessment. The Yankees have always been a team that demands excellence and commitment. And if a player isn't meeting those standards, tough decisions have to be made. This year has been tough for Stroman, no doubt. He's battled injury and now performance struggles, and while rehab and patience are part of the process, baseball at this level is unforgiving. For Boone and Cashman, the challenge is clear. They need to protect the rotation and the team's chances by making the smartest moves possible. Whether that means sitting Stroman down longer, shifting him to a bullpen role, or bringing in someone else, the priority has to be winning games and maintaining a cohesive, focused team. At the same time, fans remain vocal and invested. The Bronx community isn't shy about sharing opinions on who should be pitching and how the team should move forward. The pressure cooker atmosphere of New York means every decision is scrutinized, every pitch analyzed. For Stroman, that means there's no room for error. He has to show up, perform, and prove that he deserves the spot and the trust of the Yankees organization and their passionate fan base. The road ahead won't be easy. Stroman's next steps, Heel's recovery, and the emergence of other pitchers will shape the Yankees season. But for now, the biggest takeaway is that the fifth starter role is wide open, and whoever steps in has a huge responsibility to deliver in some of the most high-pressure moments baseball has to offer. As we dive deeper into the Yankees' rotation situation, the spotlight on the fifth starter spot only gets brighter. With Marcus Stroman struggling to find his form and confidence after his injury, the team is forced to consider other options, and that creates a ripple effect across the entire pitching staff. It's not just about filling a slot. It's about who can step up in these pivotal moments and carry the team through tough stretches, especially when rivalries are heating up, and every game feels like a postseason preview. The timing of Stroman's struggles couldn't be worse. The Yankees are entering a crucial phase of the season where every start counts, and the margin for error is razor thin. When you have a pitcher who can't get past the fourth inning, it puts enormous pressure on the bullpen to cover those extra innings, which can wear down the entire pitching staff over time. That kind of instability is something Boone and Cashman have to avoid at all costs, especially with so many important series ahead. Luis Heel's recent progress has given fans a glimmer of hope after battling his own injury setbacks. Seeing Heel regain velocity in the mid-90s and regain command is encouraging. He has the kind of stuff that can change the dynamic of the rotation. Once he's fully healthy and back in rhythm, if Heel can return to form, he might be the answer the Yankees have been looking for to stabilize that back end of the rotation. It's still early, but his potential impact can't be understated. Meanwhile, the young arms in the organization are waiting in the wings, hungry for an opportunity. With Ryan Yarbrough on the injured list, the Yankees don't have a lot of depth to fall back on, which makes it even more critical to find a reliable fifth starter. It's a delicate balancing act. The team has to weigh the risk of rushing a pitcher back versus the need for immediate results. Baseball is a marathon, not a sprint. But the current stretch demands some urgency. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a surprising twist that has sent shockwaves through the sports world, rumors are swirling about a potential crossover between two major American sports leagues. Word on the street suggests that Zach Gallen, the talented pitcher known for his time with the Arizona Diamondbacks in Major League Baseball (MLB), might be making a surprising jump to join the New York Yankees. While this sounds like something straight out of a wild sports fiction, insiders hint that this unusual move could actually be in the works, leaving fans and analysts buzzing with speculation. Zach Gallen, who has made a name for himself on the baseball diamond with his impressive pitching skills and consistent performance, is suddenly linked to the New York Yankees, one of the most iconic franchises in MLB history. But here's the twist: the chatter suggests He might not just be reinforcing the Yankees' pitching roster, some are whispering that he could be switching sports entirely and joining the NFL, which has left everyone scratching their heads. How could a baseball star like Gallen fit into the high-impact world of American football? Could this be a groundbreaking move that blurs the lines between professional sports? The speculation began when a series of cryptic social media posts and insider leaks hinted at Gallen's involvement with the Yankees, but with a twist that doesn't add up to a typical baseball transfer. Sports insiders suggest that the Yankees might be exploring unconventional strategies to diversify their brand or even participate in multi-sport athlete development programs. Could Gallen be the first athlete to cross over from MLB to the NFL with the backing of a baseball franchise? This bizarre yet thrilling possibility has sparked intense debate on sports forums and social media platforms. If the rumors hold any truth, this move could signal a new era in professional sports, where the traditional boundaries between leagues and sports disciplines are challenged. The athleticism and competitive spirit required for baseball and football are vastly different. But Gallen's rumored transition might inspire other athletes to explore careers across multiple sports. Fans of both the Diamondbacks and the Yankees are left wondering whether this is a strategic masterstroke or simply an elaborate hoax meant to stir excitement in the off-season. As of now, neither the Arizona Diamondbacks nor the New York Yankees have officially commented on the speculation. Zach Gallen himself has stayed quiet, fueling more curiosity and debate. Sports analysts are eager to see if this rumored move will materialize, or if it's just another example of the wild rumors that occasionally sweep through the sports world. Regardless, the buzz surrounding Zach Gallen's potential leap from the baseball mound to the football field, or even just his surprising association with the Yankees, is enough to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Whether this story turns out to be true or not, it's clear that the intersection of different sports and the unexpected career paths of athletes like Zach Gallen are captivating the imagination of the sporting community worldwide. Keep your eyes peeled. This could be the start of a fascinating new chapter in sports history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.